Okay, my name is Dr. Yihenew I work in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, BahirDar University, and I'm coordinator of the Cascape project. Cascape project is a project that is running in 6 universities of Ethiopia, together with Wageningen University and research, and is sponsored by the Netherlands Embassy in Addis Ababa. The objective of Cascape project is to assist the agricultural growth program of Ethiopia in improving agricultural productivity and increase yield, so that to contribute towards attaining food self-sufficiency and food security in the country.
And is it easy to reach the farmers with the technologies you think they could make use of?
Well, you know, we have several technologies in the research systems in universities, but unfortunately those technologies are not in the farmers' hands, they are in the shelves of the researchers. So what Cascape is doing is taking those technologies to the farmers' fields, work together with the farmers and develop evidence or generate evidence that will be useful for scaling up of those practices. So we are going to document the best practices and give to the agricultural growth program so that they will further scale it up, because we cannot address all the farmers in the region. So the only thing what we do is to generate evidence that will be useful for scaling up of best practices. Moreover, we are engaged in capacity building of the experts, the development agents and other including students in the Cascape project.
Yeah. Are things going well at this moment?
Well, it's going good. We are really trying our best to, and our activities are highly accepted by the farmers, by development agents and policymakers. So there is a huge demand from the farmers to extend further the activities we are doing.
Yeah. What will be the biggest challenge, you think?
The biggest challenge, the first one is seed. Seed is the biggest challenge to the farmers. Seed is not available, and if it is available, it can be sometimes very expensive for them. Inputs like fertilizers are a bit expensive. These are the challenges. Otherwise, the farmers are interested to use improved technologies, improved inputs, and are also interested in listening to our advices, recommendations, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. How long is the Cascape project still running?
Well, it will be running up to 2015. And I hope if AGP is going to continue in Ethiopia, Cascape also will renew and will continue further.
So, but let's see, where would you consider it a success if we are at the end of 2015?
Pardon?
Yes, if we are at the end of 2015,
yeah.
When will you consider that the Cascape project would have been a real success?
Well, the project will continue until the end of 2015, but Cascape will not really bring total change in the farming system of the country, but it is contributing towards that. It's part of the agricultural growth program and assisting the government in scaling up best practices. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've seen some farmers today, and we've seen some very innovative farmers today.
Yeah.
Are those the exceptions, or do you think?
We have several farmers of those kinds, and we have the so-called FREG, Farmers Research Exchange Groups, and these farmers are leaders of this each FREG, and those 20 farmers who took part in the FREG are now demanding us to follow those farmers. So we have several thousands of farmers who want to adopt those technologies already.
Yeah. If you look at Amhara region where you are working,
yeah.
How many farmers are included in the program?
Well, we have now including 4 waradas, 4 districts, and as you know, as I said to you, we are developing evidence. So the further scaling up will not be handled by Cascape itself, but by the agricultural growth program.
Yeah.
So we have, this is like a pilot project, and we are planning at least to cover 10,000 farmers.
Yeah. That is a lot. Do you work together with other organizations? With AGP, okay, you work together?
We work with AGP. The Bureau of Agriculture is a major stakeholder. The Amhara Agricultural Research Institute is a source of technology, which is working with us. They also provide us with 2 part-time innovators who are working with our own innovators. Cooperatives, unions, and are also involved in our activities.
And how is it working together with Wageningen UR?
Well, we are very grateful for Wageningen University and research that are supporting us technically, financially, and I hope that at the end of the day, the government will thank Wageningen University for the assistance forwarded to our country.
And we thank you for this interview.
My pleasure.